3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. So here's the camera.
What's good?
Yo, what's up?
Here, brother.
POV cam? Whoa!
I don't know, what the fuck? Yeah, it's on.
Whoa!
Dude, how was it today?
It's alright.
It's good?
Yeah. Just another day.
Just another day in paradise.
How are you doing?
I'm here. Bro, did you get a new camera?
Yeah.
When? Oh, shit!
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the M6. Same shit, except it'll age a little bit better.
Bro, it's just pretty as fuck.
Yeah.
And the leather feels different.
Yeah, it does.
Did you sell your OG M6?
No.
You still have it?
Keeping that shit forever, I think.
Hell yeah, dude. That's sick. But look at this thing. That's my new baby.
Oh, it's like a Halo machine.
That's the Reporter Edition. Yeah. With the skin.
Using this for stills?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah?
Well,
Looks nice. Looks nice. Looks really nice.
no reason. Like, where'd you camera?
Oh my god, I know this guy! Your channel, bro! Oh my god! Oh, this dude!
You paid the one go? Set it monthly? Smart. That's smart. It's working though, because that shit looks fire.
Yo, King James, I just want to say hi.
Hey.
I love your work on YouTube.
Thank you, thank you.
Holly, King James, you guys are all shooting with that right now. Except
I'm not. I'm shooting
Digital?
Yeah. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this thing? It's a new setup.
ooh, it's kind of tough.
No, it's not.
It looks like a Halo machine.
It does. The green is a little tacky, but but it looks good.
Dude, it's a sticker. Did you guys notice it? Yeah, it's a freaking skin.
Oh, you put it on?
Dude, should I take it off? I gotta shoot the video first, and I'll take it off.
Oh, that's sick. Well, good running into you. I love all your works.
Thank you.
It seems like you're about to hide in a bush and like put the
Yeah.
camera in.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of like
Please.
Bushman it.
Do you guys all want to be in it? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
No. It's all good. Yeah.
It was-
Alright, that's
Hey.
all good. Thanks for time, guys.
Have a good one, y'all.
Nice to meet you.
So I think for this POV, I'm gonna try to explain what I'm doing essentially. But I think there's opportunities for us to share what's in our mind, things that we're looking for, smaller details, for example, the glasses here. And then it's kind of like, hey, yo, did you just call me daddy? Oh, hell no. If you watch any type of YouTube street photography, they will always say something about triggers. Photography triggers, essentially things that you look for. And this is kind of unique to everybody, I guess you could say. Sometimes for me, my triggers are suits, top hats, for example. There's a suit. And then street photography really is just a game of averages. You know, the more photographs you make, the more images you're gonna come away with. But the fact of the matter is, if you don't take any, you're not gonna make images. One thing that we always try to do is just, you know, work the scene. Make as many photographs of a particular scene as possible. Like right here, this is a nice light. I might stick around for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe not for the video, but I might just stick around here for the next 5 to 10 minutes and work this light. Like I said, it's coming from the south, which is that way. It's a really gorgeous light. So Let me see where I can go. Okay. Do I want to go down that same avenue? Now, there's a quote from Robert Capa that says, Robert Capa says that if your photographs are not good enough, you're not close enough. And I mean, you got to understand who Robert Capa was. He was a war photographer. And essentially, he's saying if your photographs aren't good enough, you're not close enough. AKA, he's telling you to stop being scared and to get in closer. And the thing is, you know, you got to have complete and total respect for their subjects on the street. You're not out here trying to make them look bad. You're not trying to make them look, you know, different or anything like that. The goal with street photography, at least in my case scenario, is to document the world, to document right now. We have a superpower to be able to have these tools that allow us to take pictures of right now. You know, in 10 years, we might not have that same opportunity. Things are going to change. Buildings change, people change, the fashion changes. Everything is changing and evolving every single day. So as a photographer with a camera, it's your job to essentially document the time. Regardless if you're making good photographs or not. You know, this is your superpower. And who knows, 30, 40 years from now, we look at these buildings again and they don't look the same. And people are wearing weird outfits. If you took the photographs 30 years ago, you now hold a place in history as well. So respect the streets, respect the people. Ultimately, document. So another thing you can look for while you're out on the streets are some of your like real simple compositions. For example, like this rail right here could be a nice leading line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna drop to 2.8. Really times what works out best is when you just walk away. You know, you don't disturb anything, you kind of just make your photo and then you walk away. And you know, again, you want to show the daily life of what New York looks like right now.
Damn, that's loud.
All right, Kyler. What do you think of that?
Okay.
What is it?
Got the Sony A7CII. Jeez.
You know what's crazy?
Got the green skin on it.
It's a reporter edition.
The reporter edition.
Yeah.
The reporter skin.
What are your thoughts on the camera? Look at that Hasselblad aspect ratio. All right, now tell them the secret. Look at that. This is the wave, y'all. This is the new wave. A7CII. His is a little bit more fancy though. Show them what you got on there.
Got the grip on the bottom, thumb grip, lens hood with the compact lens. This one's got the skin though. You combine these, and they're the perfect one. So, actually, I like the black.
I do like the black one. I'm gonna rip my skin off after. Sissy, what do you think of this camera?
It's great. Wait, actually, I thought you got an FX3.
I did. I'm using it for stills and video.
So actually, I go with this.
Why?
I'm a Fuji. I'm not really a Sony color profile, but the FX3, when you shoot flat or like any profile, looks so good on that sensor.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't replicate. I'm just not a fan of this one. So.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
feel like I'm on a GTA mission with Sissy right now.
All right, you guys, so now that we are back home, I want to talk about the Sony A7CII street build. As you guys can see in the video, I didn't really get to talk too much about it while we were out testing it. And so I thought I'd kind of share it all here and wrap up the video with my thoughts, because there are a lot of things that I'm actually very impressed with this camera, but there are also a few things that I really dislike about the camera. And I'm going to be sharing that kind of as we go on. But here is the camera. So while I was in New York, I did not have this external bottom grip and I did not have this thumb grip at the top. So the camera felt a little bit small in my hand. Now I feel like I have pretty large hands, you know, compared to my face. That's kind of what it looks like. And so the A7CII without a grip definitely felt like a very small camera. In fact, it almost felt like an A6000 series camera, which I guess is, you know, pretty similar to the shape, but I thought it'd just have a little bit more of a grip. And without this external grip, it does not feel grippy whatsoever. So that's my first complaint. The camera feels a little bit small for my hand size. Now this piece right here on top, this little thumb piece, is actually, for me, extremely necessary because it makes the camera feel a lot more ergonomic. It's probably one of the most uncomfortable cameras to hold because without the grip, like I said, your pinky hangs off and then your thumb kind of rests on this thing right here, and it gives you this unnatural grip where you're holding the camera with 3 fingers and then your thumb is on the side. You feel like you don't really have a grip. So secondly, I put a green skin on this camera, and it started off as this thing where I wanted to emulate the street edition, you know, Leica cameras, which obviously this is not. It's just a skin. The camera originally comes in a black finish, but once I received the skin and I put it on, within an instant, it kind of just looked a little bit funny to me. I think in nice light, it looks good, like in a controlled setting like this where I have a softbox off to my left. I can kind of control the way it looks in photos, but in person, as you may have heard Polly say it or some of the guys on the street, it looks like a halo machine. In fact, it looks tacky. And so I don't know where I kind of stand on it because like I said, sometimes it does look really good. Like right now, man, that looks really clean. And then other times it looks like a halo machine. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the green skin. Do you like it? Do you dig it? Do you not? I'm honestly leaning more towards going back to just the original black finish, but I will leave it on for the next few days here. Now, there's only one other thing that really bothers me about this camera, and I promise you the rest of it is, in my opinion, really good. And that is the back screen. When you flip it to having no screen at all, it actually turns the camera off, which I don't understand. You know, if you're gonna be chimping and you're looking at the back screen and then you just turn it over like this, your camera is not on anymore. So there were a lot of times where I was out on the street, I would look at my photograph, okay, cool, whatever, and then I would push it back, and then I would go walk, and then I would see a scene, I want to take a picture, and I'd go to shoot it, and my camera has to reboot. So that's something that is very, very subtle and small, but there were times where I did miss a few shots because I did not remember, you know, to click that shutter button, kind of reactivate the camera, even though the power button is on. But now that we got that part out of the way, here is what I do enjoy about this camera. The first thing that I really enjoy is that this camera has a silent shutter, which for a lot of cameras these days is pretty standard. Now, the shutter itself does sound nice if you have it on, as you can hear there, but the silent shutter really made it discreet for, you know, making photographs in the street. Secondly, this camera has something that none of my other cameras have, and that is the aspect marker ratio. And what that means is you can actually activate 2 black screens on the top and bottom, which are gonna allow you to shoot in a panoramic mode. And this is 2.3.5 by 1. And this is essentially just like your standard cinema look. And what you got to know about this is that you can actually view this entire frame in the EVF as well. So you could literally walk around and make street photographs like you would make with an X-Pan. And that was kind of the inclination that I had towards this. You know, this has 33 megapixels. It can shoot 4K video. It can do 4K 60. And so it's a good B camera to my FX3 that I'm filming with currently. It will help me with my portrait shoots as well. And on top of that, there are a few settings in here like that panoramic mode, which allow me to take these panos with a live view. And I guess you could do this with some tape. I did it years ago with the Ricoh GR2. If you guys remember that video, I put some masking tape on the top and bottom of my screen and then shot like that. Now, one thing to note is that when you import that file to your computer and you start editing your files, it does not have the aspect marker ratio. In fact, it's just there in the camera to help you frame. You still need to crop it in post. I love the way the images look after editing them and put my own little twist on it. The video looks great as well. But in terms of ergonomics, it's funny because you need to add this grip and this one up top right here just for it to feel like a functional camera, for it to feel like it's not just gonna drop out of your hands. And this is very subjective to me. Regardless of that, pretty solid camera, and I'm gonna do a few more rounds with it before I decide if I'm gonna keep it or not. But everyone, that is going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the Sony A7 II Street build. Personally, I think it's a very, very handsome camera, but definitely comment that down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, Minolta gang.